morning to all the viewers. A little delay as traffic congestion causing the delay, and so that's the reason little later. And very good start here. Very good start. Once again, Anup Kutsarkar, the talismanic man of Masters, giving them a rollicking start. 29 of just 14 balls. Is looking in good touch this season. Again, going for the shot. This time straight to the field. Wanted to pick up that gap between the mid-on and the mid-wicket. 34. That's a very, very good start given by Anup Kutsarkar. And it's the end of 3 overs. So left and right hand combination. They have changed the batting order. They have kept Balkrishna Odorkar a little lower down. Maybe they feel left and right hand combination at the top will give them a better chance of scoring more runs in the power play overs. You can see a little spongy bounce. Kapil Langley taken for 12 runs in his previous over, and he's the one who normally bowls the off spinners, off cutters, but now maybe trying to bowl little seamers. That's the requirement of the team. This is sliced away over that point fielder. The ball is racing towards the fence. Has he timed well? And certainly getting a couple of runs. I think it didn't play with hard hands, or he didn't go with the full flow. If he had gone, then maybe the ball could have raced away towards the boundary. So not trying to hit the ball too hard at the moment, trying to be a little subdued. He already knows he has got a partner who is going to cover it up. Once again, getting a single on the leg side. That will get Anup Kutsarkar, highest run getter of this MCL season 10 so far. What a time he's having with the bat. Scored 36 runs in the first game, then scored 20 odd in the second, and now once again 29 and still playing. So looking strong here to get that 35 runs. And whenever he is there, you should just need around 15, 17 balls to get those 35. He's not going to waste too much of time as far as the balls is concerned. He likes to make it quick. He moves into 30s with that single. It's very entertaining when you see Anup Kutsarkar batting. It's like someone like Sehwag or someone like Gale. They don't bother about that wicket. They know they have to give a good start and just try to see the ball, hit the ball, and always likes to go the aerial way. Again, this time, no chance of a single. Once again, slides it. You can see he wanted to drive it, not to the pitch of the ball. And it's got good hands as far as reaching towards the ball. Is into a start, you can say, in this MCL season 10. Not getting a chance, the opportunity at the top of the innings, and this time, oh, this should have been a single there. Anup Kutsarkar denied, maybe thinking that there was no, or I might not reach at that end, and that is the end of 4 overs. 38 without loss. A very good over from Kapil Angle, just conceding 4 of this over. So in comes Jayaprakash Kunde and starts off. This time he gets himself with a boundary. Just putting the ball away in the square leg region. It was a full toss ball. Such a looseness. Anup Kutskar is not going to waste his time. He moves into 34 and will look to get at least a boundary or a six to finish his innings. Power play overs have finished, but for him, every over is a power play over. That's how Anup Kutskar bets. Told you this time he's saying, no, 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 no. I need one more go at Jayaprakash Kunde. He wants to get a boundary or a six to finish this off, his innings. So he's waiting for the right opportunity. Look at the field there, long off. There is a deep covers and there is a one more covers very close to him. Three men patrolling that region, long off and covers. This time he gets it. Still not off the mid of the bat. Is the ball racing towards the fence and it's been stopped. It's been stopped and he comes back again. He comes back again. He wants more batting. He feels that he has not timed the ball well there. But he has wasted two balls, I can certainly say. Just went high and dropped down on the ground. And that's why he didn't go towards the row for 4 runs. Where is he going to hit this one? Where is he going to hit this one? Maybe at the mid wicket. Might be a better option. Oh, once again, this time he finishes off. He's saying, I'm taking too much of time. And he reaches his 35. Once again, another good innings from the master of the masters, Anup Khutsarkar, scoring quick fire 35 of just 20 balls. And he has given them once again a good start. 43 without, for the loss of 1 after 4.4. So after Anup Khutsarkar's 35, here comes Apur Bhemre, the secretary of MCC in the Masters camp. As far as the leading run getters is concerned, Anup is way ahead of the other players. He's been consistent in all three games, getting 30s and the 20s. Driving nicely down the ground, single taken. But when Anup Khutsarkar goes, most of the times Masters run rate goes slightly down. That you expect with the fireworks that he comes in with the attacking mode, mindset, he gets those 35s very quickly. And it's very difficult for other batters to make that up. So the run rate goes down, dips down slightly when he goes back to the dressing room. They got the batting very well covered. It's a pretty well balanced unit, you can say, of the Masters. Flicked away nicely. Beautiful looking shot here to get himself off the mark. Apur Bhemre. So a single should be it. And I think that is going to mark the end of the 5 overs from the far end. It's 45 for 1 Masters. Once again, a big appeal, but heard two sounds. Heard two sounds. Should have been an inside edge. Pretty good decent delivery here from the bowler, landing in the good area and jagging back in to the right hander Apur Bhimre. So five fielders you can see close kept inside to Apur Bhimre, leaving the ball alone, hoping for wide. It was well inside the guideline. And Apur Bhimre somewhat is a slow starter, and he gets himself going once he gets well settled on the pitch. This time it should be a wide. This time it should be a wide. And Australia are all out on 104. That's the news from the Border Gavaskar Trophy Test match at Perth. Going for the cross-batted shot. Not an easy shot here. And you can see the ball is also keeping slightly low. They are not bowling too fast. So to force the issue on the leg side in the mid-wicket region is not going to be that easy for a batter who is fairly new onto the wicket. Once again, looking for a single. This time he gets it. Good effort by the fielder in the short covers. I think Adit Prabhu. Once the field spreads and someone like your explosive batter goes back, it's not easy to get those boundaries unless you try to force, you try to have a more positive intent trying to get the boundaries. You just try to chip in with the singles and milk away with the runs in the next 5-6 overs, keeping the wickets in hand for the lower middle order or the strong power hitters that Masters have. So laying the platform is very crucial. So it depends upon the mentality, the thought process of every team, how they want to fare and go ahead in phase wise. Certainly, pitching down the leg side. Umpire not interested at all in the appeal. So Kapil Angle certainly trying to finish his quota of 3 overs. This time there is a leading edge, very well taken behind the wicket. And Apur Bhemre departs, trying to go after the bowling, trying to get a boundary. And a pretty good catch by the captain, Vaibhav Naik. So Kapil Angle gets wicket of the last ball of his spell and is 48 for the loss of 2 Masters. So in comes Vikrant Prabhu. And Jaiprakash Kunde is going to continue from Dinesh Trikandar gallery end, from the pavilion end, as the setup is. We are from sitting at the Dinesh Trikandar gallery here, the entire setup. This time, trying to get the ball in the covers, trying to drive the ball, is not providing you pace. Certainly, after that first boundary that was hit against him, that full toss ball, uh, he is someone who is going to bowl wicket to wicket, try to slow it down, keep the thing in control as far as his length and line and accuracy is concerned. He's not having too much of pace. Already 60 plus, and I think you must give credit to the way he is uh, putting efforts for himself and his team. Oh, lovely shot. Oh, good piece of fielding there. Good piece of fielding. Certainly saved a boundary. Brilliant effort. Diving towards the right hand side and stopping the ball. If it had gone past him, it would have been certainly a boundary. 3 runs saved by Adit Prabhu in the backward square leg. Flicked away nicely. Chetan Kutarkar looking for a couple there, but this is many a times witnessed in MCL season 10. Many of the batters are playing against each other or playing with each other for the first time. So that communication gap will be there. We see in a lot of clubs or a lot of international, there is a very good gelling among the partners because they play often. Here is a auction tournament, and many must not have partnered or played with each other. You can see their hesitancy there. You can see the hesitancy. The batter wanted the single, the non-striker denied. This is not the first case that we have seen. A lovely shot, beautifully picked away on the leg side. Waited for that to come on to the bat and just smoked it down in the mid-wicket region. Really, really well played here from Vikrant Prabhu. Is one all-rounder that has been picked at high price by the Masters, and he has been consistent in this entire season 10. And now with that shot, the shot prompted that short backward square leg go on the edge of the boundary. That's exactly how you open the fields. This time there was no single. There was no single in it. This is going to be a better line. He's got 4 fielders on the offside, so instead of bowling straight, he can concentrate better on the offside. A dot ball to finish the over number 7, 55 for 2 MCC Masters. Now it looks more an orthodox T20 field with only 4 fielders inside. 3 on the leg side. One. They are moving for the second run. There is a run out opportunity, and we are going to have a look. I think he should have grounded the bat. Maybe he thinks that he has made it inside, and that's why he has not grounded. But somehow I feel these run out opportunities or run out attempts are much closer than we think they are. So he has grounded a bat well in. He was well inside. Chetan Chinmay Kurtharkar, beg your pardon. And a couple of runs taken here down at the long on region. Now they have got replaced the man. So they have placed Aditya Prabhugaonkar at the long on and Rasik Paikot inside. And it's a right thing to do because you want players or fielders who have got strong arms, strong throws, need to be on the boundary line. Someone like Ankush Patil, Aditya Prabhugaonkar, young fit players need to be on the boundaries. And that's what Chinmay had targeted. He knew exactly that it was going not to be the strong throws from Rasik Paikot. So taking that opportunity and a risk. Sudhir Sheth into his second over. Oh, what a ball. Is he clean bowled him? I think it's out. Hitting the top of the stumps. You can see the bails going down. Squared him up. Absolutely squared him up. Bowled it a little slower. He tried to close the face of the bat and the ball just went away. So clean bowled. Sudhir Sheth getting dismissal. Masters have lost the third one. Chinmaya played his part by scoring 13 and is the third wicket down on 57. Sam, oh, there's one more. One more going down, trying to play the drive there, getting an outside edge. Dr. Prasad Ghode, the very first ball, goes out on Golden Duck. Not the best shots, not the control shot. Going in the air in the backward point region, and Rasik Paikot doing a good job. Masters are losing the plot after getting good start. Is the captain departs 57 for 4. Again, this time they won't take the quick singles. Now the field changes. That's exactly a good captaincy, I would say, from Vaibhav Naik. He understands that now the batting side is under the mat. So try to put more pressure, try to get more men around the bat. A very good strategy. There is a slip, there is a man in the gully, the catching position. Nicely bowled, nicely bowled. Very good delivery to the man that has come new onto the crease. And this is going to be a very good pair here for the Masters to come back. At the moment, Dragons doing a very good job. The bowlers are picking up the wickets. And this 8 overs gone, 57 for 4. Couple of wickets for Sudhir Sheth back to back in that over. And Dragons back in the game. Oh, there is no one there. Should be a boundary. Trying to bowl with lot of pace, bowling full toss, just clipped away on the leg side. As easy as you get. There are only two men, one in the fine leg, one at the long on, and there is a wide open space there. Now they are looking to seal it off, protecting that backward square leg region by getting one man. Certainly, Vikrant Prabhu has spent some time on the wicket. I can understand they are under pressure after losing their fourth wicket, but he has spent time, so he definitely not going to be bogged down compared to what Siddesh Alvekar is. He's fresh onto the wicket. Again, a similar sort of delivery, trying to bowl the pace, clipped away wide long on region. So 6 runs have been taken. How well Ankush Patil bowled in the previous game, 3 for 11. He was given handed over the blue cap for a very good spell, but then it was taken over by Siddesh Alvekar the very next game. Not the best of the starts, I can say. The way he has started in his spell in the previous game, it was fiery and bowling in the good areas right from the first ball, put pressure on the batters, and now they started off with two full toss balls. This is better. Can drag the length a meter short as well. Back of length, he has got four fielders behind the wicket on the offside, all four inside. So one is slightly in front of point, one at point, one at the gully region, and one at a short third. So I'm nicely played. Should be a comfortable single with both the men quick. That is going to be an important aspect as well, since both these are young players, Sitesh and Vikrant. They are going to run hard. They are going to take the quick singles, which was not the case when someone who is slightly aged or a veteran player and a young player playing, they are not taking those quick singles or doubles. And once again, the field changes for Siddesh. Not the best ball. Not the best ball. Way too short. Ample of time. Gets himself off the mark. If you are trying to put a man in the slips and in the gully for a catching position, this is not the best of the delivery to be bowling as a follow-up. Need to be bowling a little fuller, asking the batsman to drive the ball. That's exactly where you will be in with a chance. Missing the drive there. One in the deep covers, one at long off, and that's how the field is set for Ankush Patil. End of over number 9 is 65 for 4 Masters. Jayaprakash Kunde bowling with slow medium pace off cutters sometimes. Siddesh playing on just a single of around 4 deliveries that he has faced. Now the field is slightly open on the leg side. This time he goes in the air and should be out taken. Oh, Ankush Patil. Ankush Patil it is. He knows that he has committed a mistake. Went for a shot down the ground. Should have been swallowed over there. He is one of the quickest around, the fittest around. The best fielder you can say in this side, probably to take the catch at the long off region. A big sigh of relief. Big sigh of relief for Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar. Class shot. Absolute class shot. This is one of the best shots. Very elegant, very classy. Using the wrist and just clipping it away in the mid-wicket region. What a lovely shot for the morning session from Vikrant Prabhu. You can watch the replays again and again. No pace provided by the bowler over there, and he just clipped it beautifully using that wrist power. Enjoying his game, and I'm also enjoying watching him, Vikrant Prabhu. Just sort of calmness and composure in his batting. He's developed as an all-rounder. Started as a medium pace bowler, bowling with new ball, and then converted himself from a lower order batter to a good middle order batter. So he's rising up the ranks. He's becoming compact, playing nicely, more exposure, more experience, and that's why he's getting better and better. Siddesh should have been back in this over, back to the pavilion. There would have been half the side back. A wrong shot. He knows it. Once he plays it, he knew that I have made a mistake over there, and just lucky to survive. And that is going to be a dot ball. That is at the end of the halfway mark of the first innings. 71 for 4 Masters. Game in balance after 10 overs. 4 wickets have been taken by the Dragons. 71, you can see a decent total in 10 overs. A lot at stake. A lot is there for the batters to work around. Oh, good ball. Good ball. No appeal here from the bowler. I think the batter was a little worried about the ball hitting the pad. He felt it might be closer, but absolutely no appeal from Ankush Patil. The appeal it was there from the fielders around, but the bowler knows whether it was hitting or it was not hitting. Nicely played. Standing tall, punching it in the backward point, getting a single. The field is slightly more aggressive to Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar compared to Vikrant Prabhu. Vikrant Prabhu are the fielders on the inner ring, are on the edge of the circles, and the boundary riders are also close to the rope. Whereas for Siddesh, there is man in the sleep, there is short covers who comes closing in. Oh, you can see that this is going to be painful here. The ball climbing up from the spot. This is a spongy bounce. This is just like a tennis ball bounce, I would certainly say. This must have really hurt him. Hitting maybe the chest or from the gloves, it has hit the chest. We played it well, actually. He was onto the front foot, trying to do the defense. Getting the defense is right, but the ball just bounced more. Some like we have just now witnessed so many bruises and battering taken by many of the batters in the first day of the Perth Test of Border Gavaskar Trophy. Driving very well, beautiful shot. The bowlers are having a great time at Perth, and it looked as if India scored very less of a total of 150, but then the fabulous fight back by the captain of Indian team, Bumrah, Jasprit Bumrah, leading with 5 wickets. And bowling Australia out 204. It was the bowlers' day at Perth. So many batters having the ball hit them almost all parts of the body, and not having the best of the times. They were struggling entirely. And here at in the previous over as well, or this previous delivery, he is bowling with good pace, and someone who is bowling with good pace, and if we can back up that with a good accurate line and length, it can be handy. Ankush Patil. Nicely driven. They are driving him well at the moment. This is slightly fuller, looking for a couple and was sent back. Pretty good calling here. There was no couple in it, and another decent over here from Ankush Patil. So 11 overs have gone by, 76 for 4. Played it down the ground. We'll be looking for a couple. Oh, wow. Once again sent back. The fielding has been good from the deep, and they are releasing the ball quickly. That's very important. That sends a signal to the batter's mind. Maybe we should go ahead, or we should not go ahead with that couple. releasing the ball quickly is very important, especially for the boundary riders in this second half of the first innings. Another drive. Once again in the gap. So they are trying to get singles, rotating the strike. Scoreboard is moving. Although the boundaries have dried up, that Dragons will be hoping that the boundaries dried up, and they keep on putting pressure on the batters coming in. There was a run in it. There was definitely a run in it, and uh, slight hesitation, slight miscommunication here between both the batters. This time going, and that's cleaned him up. Webber now gets the important wicket. You can see that single played in the minds. He wanted to go for the big one, trying to go for the slog sweep, and finding that gap. Webber Naik knocked him over. Crucial wicket. Well, he changed his role from behind the wicket as a keeper to the bowler. Devashish Bakshi taking that role, and he gets rid of the danger man. Good looking Vikrant Prabhu. 80 for 5. So in comes Angat Penginkar to give company to Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar. They are taking the quick single there. Oh, fabulous delivery. Asking him to drive the ball. There is slip, there is a gully, so much of pressure being put. I think the captaincy should be appreciated here. He knew once he has got wickets, once they are on the top of the game, he's not allowing the free flowing arms, the bats, to get easy boundaries and singles. Even Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar has been kept in check here. Another drive, half stop, that gets the single anyways. Oh, another not so good shot. Not so good shot. You can see the hands on the heads of the sleep region fielders. That was right on the wickets. It's trying to be flashy out there. There's no one in the mid wicket region kept for Angad, and this is really a fabulous captaincy, I must certainly say, from Vaibhav Naik. They have come back strongly. They have got a pretty good bowling attack to back with the plans of the captain. Again, very well played. This is the time when Dragons are on top of the game. Dragons are making singles and runs hard to come by for the Masters. Another good over here from Ankush Patil. 13 overs have been concluded. 85 for 5 Masters. So in comes slow left arm bowler Mrunmay Das. Was picked away for 13 runs in the first over when Anup Kursarkar went after him, but now he has been uh, brought here, try to get a wicket. He's a pretty good bowler. You can see the ball coming back with the arm. That was the arm bowled by him from round the wicket. And Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar's wicket becomes even more precious. He needs to stay on the wicket, although it's a slow start from him. Just 9 of the 16 balls, but there is still a lot to play in this game. There are still 7 overs, including this one. So you can see this is the game that Angad plays. He is a hard hitter. He knows that only one game power hitter. He's got a lot of power. So he is going to go with his shots. Is it a right approach? Or I think he should select the right ball. You just can't go blind playing the shots on the leg side. Getting a single. He should chip in with somewhat around 5-6 runs in the next couple of overs and then think about going big. This is a really good phase by the Dragons. They are keeping the things tight at the moment. Again, very slow. Good piece of bowling here. Very good piece of bowling. Bowling slow in the air. He knows the confidence is not there among the batters. They have lost 5 wickets. They are looking to see the batters off with singles. So slightly flighting the ball with the trajectory into the eyelid, asking the batsman to drive, come in front, chip down the ground, and is not going to bowl the flighted to Angad. He's already loaded his gun, loaded his bat, wanting to go against Murmay Das. So single to finish over number 14, 89 for 5. Oh, this is a power shot. Power shot here from the power hitter of Masters. That is the exact ability of this boy to clear his front leg, hit the ball too hard. And even if the fielders are close with the power that he has and the ball racing towards the fence, this is going to be entertainment if he's going to play his shots. Either he is going to give away his wickets or he is going to give quick fire 30-35 for Masters. And I think they must have sent him, or they must have given him that role. You try to play a shot, you don't try to curtail your instincts. This time, nicely a slower ball. You can say back of the hand, not quick enough. This is down the ground, just a single. Siddesh Prabhualveka looking to play a little the aggressive role along with Angad at the moment with just few overs remaining, 94 on the board. Sudhir Sheth is into his last over. It is his over that changed the complexion of this game towards the Dragon side. They got back-to-back wicket, got rid of Chinmay Khurtharkar and the very next ball of Prasad Ghode. So once a team loses two wickets in succession, the new batters find it little difficult to score runs. As I think, oh, this is just over his head, just over his head. Angad looking to pick a couple, and he gets it easily. So he's playing his shots. He's not bothered about keeping his wicket, and that's the right strategy, I must certainly say. I think Siddesh can play a longer innings. He can wait for his playing 20 overs. But Angad is the one who is looking to chip in with the boundaries and try and get the scoreboard ticking along. This is just the 15th over. 5 more overs to go after this one. So they need somewhere around 40 or 50. Conditions under lights and condition a day are a lot different. So 140 plus is what Masters will be hoping to get. They've got very good bowling lineup to cover with that. They've got 7 specialist bowlers, or along with the all rounders that they have. A lot of options for the captain. Again, whacking the ball, whacking the ball. It's not about just timing. He uses all power to get even the singles. So Angad is slightly moving along very well at the moment with Siddesh 98 for 5 after 15 Masters. Last 5 overs, and with Angad Panginkar on strike, it will be entertaining to see if he gets going after Vaibhav Naik. Not an easy player. Oh, he started well. He uses the long handle to good effect. Clears his front leg and tries to hit with tremendous force and the power that he has. A tall boy, strong boy. Makes a punch while hitting. So it's going to be good, entertaining last 5 overs. Captain has got himself in. He got a crucial wicket of Vikrant Prabhu. This time he plays down the ground. There's a fielder there. Once again, one bounce. They're finding the fielders. They're hitting the ball well with power, but finding the fielders somehow. So this Sheth is fielding at long on, and Dr. Ankush Patil. Both are doctors fielding at long on and long off position. So Angad is ready to fire. Ready to fire his missiles. Oh, that is a biggie. That is a monster strike. Landed on the bat and it is directly landed into the parking lot. It's a biggie. It's an absolute biggie. I told you, fast on your seatbelts when this boy is batting. Angad Panginkar. Well, this is a big worry sign here for the Dragons. 100 up with that 6. So 100 up with that 6. And now, oh, you can see that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens when you've seen someone like Pollard, someone like Gale, someone like Hardik Pandya is into the batting crease, and you got to bowl against them when they are in full flow. Another one. Did he time it well? It should be in the air, and it's taken. What a lovely catch. What a good catch at the long on region. Angad went after it, but didn't time the ball. Marvelous catch. He has to judge it well. First went in front, gauged it well, and a pressure catch. He knew that this wicket was important. He was looking dangerous, Angad Panginkar, and he has been taken in the deep, courtesy of a fabulous catch by Dr. Sudhir Sheth. So Angad Panginkar departs. In comes Samuel D'Souza. What a sigh of relief. They'll be a little chirpy now after having seen Angad Panginkar going back. Well, it would have been a really dangerous customer for them, and might have taken the control of this entire innings, and it could have been even a lot more than what it could be now. Oh, in the air, but played it really hard. Vaibhav went after it, but can't call it a half chance. A brilliant effort from Vaibhav. Single taken. Now Siddesh, is he going to take the role a little earlier from Angad? He is also the one who can hit the ball hard. Not as big and long as Angad, but certainly can clear the boundaries. They still got batting left. Very good batting order or batting depth that Masters have. A lovely drive. Good fielders are placed at the long off and straight boundaries by Vaibhav Naik. Vaibhav, although was slightly expensive in this over, but I think you will be happy seeing the back of Angat Penginkar. 16 overs have gone. 109 for the loss of 6 after 16 overs. It's going to be important to see how Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar bats the last 4 overs. Whether he goes on to play the 20 overs or whether he goes after the bowling to get quick runs. Sometimes we have seen in trying to get quick runs, you lose one, you lose a couple of wickets in quick succession, and you not even try to get towards your first target. Ah, that is gone. That is straight on the nets. This is an impulse shot here. He knew that it was a full toss ball and gave it a full go. So after Angat Penginkar, it is Siddesh Alvekar looking dangerous. He spent enough time on this wicket to see how the ball is doing. Oh, another one, another one. 10 runs of the first two balls. Short, wide, hit me wherever you want. And Kaushik is being put under pressure on the very first two balls. This is going to be entertaining here. Siddesh has cut loose and cut loose in a big way in the 17th over against Kaushik. He's whacking the ball so hard. And if you are going to bowl full toss and short just outside like the previous one, is going to take a lot of battering and bruises the bowler. The man in adversity for the Masters. They have lost 6. They were hoping to get 150. They have lost Angad. And this time, once again, is looking confident. Is looking dangerous after Angad departed. So they have got the roles given properly. They have given the different roles to different batters. First, it was the free flowing message to Angad to play his natural game, and then they have passed on the message maybe to Siddesh Alvaika. I reckon here Siddesh will certainly look to be more aggressive, especially against someone like Kaushik. This is in the air, not a bad shot, and it is way short, dropping the fielder, and it's just going to be the race for a couple of runs. Very nicely taken here by Siddesh. Amlon is also trying to hit the ball hard now. Scamper through for the second. So these are not good signs for the Dragons. It's 122 already on the board with 20 balls left. So 140 on the card. Certainly. They'll be looking to get 150. This is once again in the air. This might be a chance. There's a fielder there. And it's been taken. There's a good judging catch here by Adit Prabhugaonkar. Amlon went after it. He thought that he has timed the ball well. I think he just got getting the inside out of the bat. And that's why he just died down in the mid-wicket region. A good catch here. Very good catch by Adit Prabhugaonkar in that cow corner region. 7th wicket going down. Amlon goes back. In comes Paul Fernandez. Look at the depth of Masters. They've got Satyesh Kamath in the room. They have got their marquee player coming at number 9 position. So that is a strength that Masters have. Paul is a veteran who has played so many games in his career. Highly experienced, highly decorated player, winning so many accolades and awards during his prime time and also in recent times as well. So he is coming at number 9. And that is not the best shots. Kaushik, see how the game of cricket is. First, he was taken for a 6 and a boundary of the first 2 balls, and now he has taken back to back wickets. That's the 8th wicket down. 8th wicket down here. They are in a threat. They are going in a jiffy at the moment, the Masters batters. And they are in the threat of not playing the 20 overs as well. 122 for 18-17. 3 overs still to go. This time, cracked away in the covers. So looking for a couple of runs. They get a quick couple there. Oh, could have been a little closer. Good throw from the deep by Kapil Angle. See how the this game changes many a times, like a seesaw. Sometimes one is on top, picking up a couple of wickets. Sometimes there is a partnership blossoming for the batting side. Still, a lot of deliveries yet to be played here. And still, he's playing the shots. He's not afraid to play shots. Sanjay Netravalkar is quick in between the wickets and looking for a couple. And back to back couple of runs here by Siddesh Alvekar. He has moved into the 20s. Now the problem is once he gets into 35s, they have to get the last man onto the crease. That's where I think they have lost a little bit of ploy or the strategy where Paul went to play the shot in the air. This might be close. This might be close. This is really good stumping behind the wickets by Debashish Bakshi. He is celebrating with his captain. So let's see. It might be close. So a third umpire is having a look at this dismissal, this stumping. Siddesh Alvekar looking to get a big shot down the ground was outside. His back leg was outside. Whether he came right at time, at the nick of time, or whether his leg was on the crease or outside the crease. The third umpire is having a look at it very closely, very slowly. And that is, the signal is out. So out is the signal, and Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar has to depart. And see how the celebrations galore in the camp of Dragons. There's the captain picking up one more wicket. There's the third wicket for the captain, Vaibhav Naik. And in comes Dr. Satyesh Kamath at number 11 position. It's like all 11 can bat and all 11 can bowl for Masters. But I think they just need to play and bat out the 20 overs and try to get 140. They missed the plot. They missed the bus in the last couple of overs, I feel, by losing so many wickets. Once Anga departed, you can understand. But after that, it was Emlan and Paul. They lost their wicket, and Siddesh was into the 20s. Somehow Siddesh felt I am losing the partners at the moment. So he was looking to get boundaries and sixes and trying to get his 35. The strategy went wrong in the last 3 overs or so. And here comes the last pair for the Masters. And that's it. That's the fourth wicket. Chipped in the air, straight back to the bowler. And the Masters have been bundled out in the 18th over itself. Fabulous bowling performance here from Vaibhav Naik. It was a crisply timed straight down the ground. It was in the air, and Vaibhav taking catch of Dr. Satyesh Kamath of in nose bowling in his follow through. And Dragons have made a remarkable comeback after Angad and Siddesh were looking threatening. And Masters could not play the entire quota of 20 overs when they were going so strong after 15 overs. So that's how the game has changed suddenly in that over number 15 to over number 18, and is going to be a game to be seen, a close encounter, as a strong batting line as the Masters have. In fact, strong bowling line the Masters have, and a strong batting line that the Dragons have, and it must have strengthened after the inclusion of the Debashish Bhakti in the team. So now we will come back after a short break. Dragons have definitely be the more happy camp after the first innings, and we'll see the run chase in a short while. So we begin the run chase of the Dragons. The bowlers have done a remarkable job for the Dragon side, restricting a strong Masters. They look threatening to get 150 at one point of time, but they managed to just get 126 on the board. 127 being the target. Masters will certainly not enter in thinking, yeah, we have got the bowling, but certainly we are short of 20 runs. Devashish Bakshi and Mrunmay Das, both opening pair here, sent for the Dragons. Just like how Anup Khurcharkar, Devashish Bakshi also knows one way, that is either my way or the highway. He is trying to always be one up against the bowlers. He's not trying to be someone who can be curtailed. He's going to play his shots. This time flicked away straight to the fielder. A pretty good fielding side as well, Masters. Need early breakthroughs. If Masters need to make a match of this, they need a good start with their opening bowlers. They need at least a couple of wickets in the first 4 or 5 overs. They've got Dragons captain Vaibhav Naik, who is a very steady player, compact player, getting most of the times an innings of 35 plus. Again, driven nicely. What a lovely shot. Full up, drives it down the ground and gets himself a boundary. Cracking drive. Mrunmay Das this time, the left-hander against Vikrant Prabhu. That will give a lot of confidence not only to Mrunmay but also to the dressing room. I can see Siddesh Alvekar is there at the mid-off region and he had absolutely no chance. He's one of the quickest around in the field. The two-man players are deep third man and deep extra cover. His bowling slightly fuller, I feel, Vikrant Prabhu. So I'm also on the legs. Half-hearted appeal here from him. Devashish Bakshi comes on strike. Where are they going to place the field here? He's good down the ground. He's good on the offside. Don't bowl him short. He's going to pull you away, hook you away for the boundaries. They need to get him early. The dangerous man here is the total is just 127 being the target. And that is dropped here. That is an edge. Well, this was a chance created. It flew off the bat and flew down. It went in between the gloves, I feel, of the keeper Sanjay Netravalkar, and that is the first chance. First chance. Vikrant Prabhu thought that he almost took it. Oh, he is going to play like that. He is even the next ball that is going to be bowled at him is going to play his shots. Whether the catch dropped or the chance given is going the same way. Now there's a man from the deep covers has been brought inside. Man at mid-off taken back. They needed this badly, Masters. That's in the air. That's in the air. That's exactly straight in the air. What a lovely catch by Angad Panginkar. A beautiful deception, good slower ball. Just got that man back at the long off position, and the strategy and the smart brains of Vikrant Prabhu has worked, courtesy of a good fielding effort down at the long off region, diving in front and taking Angad. So the Masters have struck. They got the danger man, and it is 10 for the loss of 1 after 1. Oh, cleaned him up. Amlon strike. Ah, did you hear the sound of the ball hitting the wickets there? So Masters are on roll, taking back-to-back wickets. The last ball of the first over, it was Vikrant Prabhu getting rid of the danger man, and now the left-hander Mrunmaya Das, the very first ball, trying to go after Amlon, has struck. So 10 for 2 now. So Amlon continues, and it's very important to get a wicket early in your spell, and in comes Adit Prabhu. This is in the air, just in the gap, might be getting at least a couple of runs. The ball racing towards the third man. Wanted to drive, got slightly edgy, and it was a flighted ball. Normally, Amlan's ball slightly quick in the air. It was a nice tossed up delivery, asking the batter to drive. It's got a five-man on the offside and two deep on the leg. Angad the long on, and Siddesh Harvekar in the mid-wicket region. Those are close to the boundary ropes. Again, very well bowled. So he's not going to give it too much of room, too much of air as well. Amlon was very happy when he got rid of Amrun Maidas. Very effective in the power play overs. That's what I've seen, I've witnessed in no chance. Landing just short, no chance for Balakrishna Orkar. Amlon is telling you, dive in front just like you dive in the swimming pool. Pinty is saying, it was way too in front. I would have died on the cement there. Finty is saying, yeah, if there was a chance, I would have definitely gone, but not even a half chance. More sort of excitement. Lovely drive, beautiful shot, and good footwork. Very good footwork by Dr. Satish Kamath. Saved 3 runs for his side there. And a decent over. Good start by Amlan. 2 overs gone. It's 12 for 13 for 2 Dragons. So Kapil Angle is yet to face a delivery in this inning so far. Ex-former Goa Ranji team player missed opportunity, missed playing a big innings for his team in the previous game, and Aditya Angle got rid of him with a fabulous delivery. That off spinner got rid of the top of the off stump, trying to sweep against the spin. Oh, was it an edge? Going for the drive there was drivable. The ball keeping slightly low and falling in front of the keeper there. The excitement, they've got good bowlers. I told you, Masters, they are not going to give it so easily to in the hands of the Dragons. This is a very good phase here for the Masters. They know they have picked up 2 wickets. I was talking about the same, picking up 2 wickets in the 4 or 5 overs. They already got in the second over itself. This should be wide. Yeah, this should be wide. Although the swing was late, but it always was going away from that right hander. They have placed enough men in the catching position. There is one in the slips for the drive and one in the short covers. If there is an uppish shot, uppish drive played in that region. This is in the air, but away from the fielder, giving a good chase there. We'll be looking for a couple of runs and good throw back to the keeper, but second was easily on. This is the time to steady the ship. That asking run rate won't creep up drastically up if you are getting the singles and double in between. This is the phase where you need to get somewhere around 4 to 5, 6 runs per over in the middle, and don't give away wickets. Just need a steady partnership at the Dragons. Lovely drive. Will be getting at least a couple here. He drives well. He always is a good driver. He's a big fan of Virat Kohli, and that's the reason why he has got jersey number 18 behind his back. Must have seen a lot of drives of Virat Kohli on his television sets and on his mobile, and he practices a lot in the nets. The drives. And they played so many games here. Both these players certainly knows the condition. This is one of the very good wickets. Another fabulous drive. Fabulous drive this time. No one moved. No one moved. This is one of the sensational shots. What a lovely looking drive here from the bat of Adit Prabhu. Well, the fielder in the short covers dived, but it was always going away from him, and the deep covers had absolutely no chance. Cracked it off the meat of the bat. So the drives are coming, and he has already got to a good start. He is moving at a strike rate of 100, and that is going to be a very good feel here for Adit Prabhu with that uh, front leg coming onto the pitch of the ball hitting the middle of the bat. It's always a good thing for a batter when your team was in a little bit of spot of bother with 2 wickets down. This time he gets a quick single. Yeah, he makes it easily. That is what adds some more value to you as a player. Once you get a boundary, try to rotate the strike, get the singles, and don't bog down. Don't allow any sort of bowlers to be up against you. If the bowlers are allowed to bowl in rhythm, then they try to pitch in the areas exactly where they want. If there is a drivable ball, get runs for those loose deliveries. Drive the ball, and when there is a good ball, just step around, work in the open spaces, get singles. Cracking shot. Dr. Satyesh Kamath fielding. The timing is getting better and better here for the Dragons at the moment. Not the best of the overs have been bowled by Siddesh Alvekar. 3 overs gone is 24 for 2 Dragons. Not the best of the ball. Down the leg side. Should be getting at least couple and one for the extras. Wide, if not. Yes, definitely 3 runs for the taking. Amlan has got fielders on the offside. They should be a little tighter, and this is the partnership that is going to steady. After that is going to be Web of Nike certainly coming at number 5. So these 3 players are very crucial, key players for the Dragon in this game. So stop those singles. Somehow they are getting the singles way too easily inside. And it's not going to put any sort of pressure on the batters. If you are getting singles easily, if you are getting free runs with extras being bowled by the bowlers, there's hardly any pressure. And you can see that after that shot, they've got Apur Bhemre to pack that short extra cover, getting that fielders almost 3 to 4 steps inside. This time there is no chance. Exactly what I was mentioning. To get those men inside, try and stop those singles. If you give away free runs, easy runs, there is not going to be any pressure on the batters to play the wrong shots or the big shots. Last over of the mandatory power play. Nicely bowled. Nicely bowled. Better line. Better length. Another one, slightly uppish, not the most convincing. He has played better shots than that. Looking to drive, but this is a more effective trajectory, and the better area here for Emlyn as an off spinner is the one slightly quick in the air compared to his other bowlers. So many options for the Masters captain, Dr. Prasad Ghore. But Emlyn is a better option. Emlyn is a better option as far as the bowling in the power play is concerned. Emlyn doesn't allow you the flight, doesn't go slow in the air, doesn't allow you to get time to play the big shots, and that is the more effectiveness of him being bowling in the power play overs. Easily taken single down the ground. They are farming the strike at the moment way too easily, both these batters. So it's going steady at the moment. Dragons 30 for 2 after 4. In fact, 31 for 2 after 4. Balakrishna Darkar comes into the bowling attack. This is going to be a good fight. Both good friends, and Pinty will have a lot of tricks under his sleeves to get rid of Adit Prabhugaonkar. Yeah, lovely piece of bowling. You can see the flight and the trajectory of Emlon and Pinty. He releases the ball. He gives a wonderful loop. Sometimes, as a batter, you might feel, yes, he's flighted the ball. I am having a chance to play covers or the sweep shot. The drive the ground for a single. Just 2 fielders on the leg side in the mid wicket and long on the region. There is no one, absolutely no one after that mid wicket fielder. There is a big, big, big space from the fine leg to the mid wicket region, and that's the reason why he is concentrating on outside the off stump. Now he has got that man more into the square leg position from the mid wicket. Siddesh Halwaikar. Oh, this should have been stopped. This should have been stopped. Very loose fielding effort here from Pinty of his own bowling. He should have been much more tighter than that. Lovely bowling, beautiful, slow in the air, slow in the air, making him to think, yeah, just chip me down the ground or come outside the popping crease. Adit knows what Pinty is up to. A very interesting battle between the batter and the bowler. Ah, that is the one is stopped and came slowly, little bit more extra bounce. Certainly a very good start here from Balkrishna Odarkar in the first over itself. This should be stopped. Yes, he has stopped it. So a lovely start. Good start here by Balkrishna Odarkar. 5 overs gone, 33 for 2. Oh, cracking drive, cracking drive. There is a man there going from the extra cover towards the covers. Gets just a single. Good fielding from the man in the deep. It's a wide outside the off stump. Went for that full drive. Getting an extra. A very slow delivery here. Straight to the man. Apur Bhemre in the backward of point region. The most strike has been taken so far in this partnership by Adit Prabhu Gaonkar. He has faced more deliveries. He's been on 15 of 19. He doesn't have to move too fast. It's not a big total that they have to chase. Now, certainly a couple of runs towards the fine leg. The ball turning and playing with the spin. Kapil Angle is going to play a steady knock. He knows that hardly any pressure on the batters. And certainly the wicket is one of the best wickets that we have seen. It was the same wicket that's seen one of the big scores of 160 being chased by the Stallions against the strong side of Tigers a couple of days back. So you can play your shots. There's not too much of turn. There is, as far as seam movement, the bowlers have to give their extra effort in getting the wickets. Feel there, umpire just wanders off. Feels that it was going down the leg side of the pads. So another spinner, Paul Fernandes, has been introduced, taken for 6 runs of the first 5 balls so far. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good ball. Quick came back in sharply, and that's going to end that over from Paul Fernandes. Steady at the moment. Dragons, both these batters are playing well. End of 6 overs is 40 for 2. Oh, starts off with a wide down the leg side. Not the best of the balls. There is so much of space behind the wicket keeper from the fine leg. And Adit was trying to play the sweep shot in that region. Drives it very well down the ground. Doing it easily at the moment. None of the bowlers looking threatening as much. Pinty bowled a decent over. Just considered 3 runs where he missed the edge of the bat a couple of times. Played on the offside. Another single. So they are just changing the bowlers around and hoping to get a wicket here. Error from any of the batters. Is the quick ball here from Dr. Satish Kamath. But you got to be worried of the fact you can't stay down the leg side. Hardly any protection in that region in the fine leg. And if you bowl it quicker, it's going to be much easy for the batter. Dr. Prasad Ghode also might be seen somewhere soon. He's the one who is much slower compared to Amlan or Pinty or Dr. Satish Kamath. He was very effective in the first game, picking a couple of wickets. Not of the best balls, at least short one of those, and second one was a full toss, but the fielders backing him. This was better. This is a better length. Masters have to think out of the box here. Maybe they can get Dr. Prasad Ghode or Balakrishna Adarkar to bowl one more over against Adit Prabhu Gaonkar. You can both see he bowled a full toss ball and good fielding in the deep. The consistency in the length and the line is missing from Masters bowlers. They somehow need to break this partnership at the moment. It's happening too easily. 7 overs have gone by, 46 for 2 Dragons. Just like how I say, Dr. Prasad Ghode comes into the attack. So much slower compared to the other bowlers. Let's see whether it works here. Captain has brought himself in. Is to start with good areas right from the word go. Dragons are in control of the game at the moment. Lovely drive. Has been driving ball so well. And he also likes to have a long drive, Aditya Prabhugaonkar. So it's not much fuss that he likes to drive well here. Swept away. He's trying to put the ball in the gap and good backup there. Good backup by the fielder from the mid-wicket region. So they are doing it easily. They are farming strike to each other very well, milking away with singles. Is not much of pressure. They are getting 6, 7 runs almost every over. So keeping up with the required run rate. This is slower there, slightly slower in the air. So what are the options? Maybe they can try one over from the medium pace bowler. They've got Angad, who can be used. So far, we have not seen him. At the moment, it's all spinners that is bowling for Masters. Certainly, we have not seen a sharp spin from any of the bowlers. One over, I felt Pinty bowled a really good trajectory. And yeah, you can see this is better. Oh, not happy, Dr. Prasad Gode. He knew that he has bowled 2 dot balls, and suddenly this could have been a 3rd dot ball against the batter. See the reaction from Dr. Prasad Gode. Somewhere the fielding is lethargic, what I can say from Masters. Another slower one. Yeah, this time you can see that too slow, ample of time. Aditya is looking good here at the moment, and this partnership is blossoming for the Dragons. There's a boundary. Just a clever mindset from Adit Prabhugaonkar. He knows that there was no risk in that shot whatsoever, and he gets a boundary in that 5 leg region. So that's the end of 8 overs, 54 for 2. Aditya is playing well on 22 of 26, and Kapil Angle 13 of 15. So starts off with a single. There's hardly any pressure on the batters at the moment. The Dragons uh, are doing it professionally at the moment. Both these batters, no trouble whatsoever, and they have got one more bowling change. Once again, I think Paul has been introduced, and a couple of runs in front on the onside in the covers region. So nothing happening at the moment for the bowlers of Masters. Way too easily happening for the Dragons. Hardly any sort of pressure. There is so much of open spaces, easy runs to get. Certainly, I can say it's not 125, 130 wicket. We have seen 160 being chased. So certainly, on this particular wicket, which is very good for the batters, you need to give at least 150 for the bowlers to work with. Swept away once again towards the backward square leg, and another single taken. They looked good. They looked good at one point of time, and Angad and Siddesh were batting. I can understand that Angad was the hard hitter. He plays the same way. So you can't blame him. But after that, they had still had 4 wickets in hand when it was 15 to 20 overs to go, 5 overs. And somehow Siddesh also trying to go after the bowling, and Emlyn and Paul Fernandes, although was losing their wicket in quick succession, I think that moment had changed the game in favor of Dragons totally. Lost the plot, and here Dragons are cementing their position even more stronger. 9 overs gone, 60 for 2. So Pinty has been brought, and you can see the confidence level in Balkrishna Orkar in himself. He's bowled very well so far. I told you he is one of the effective bowlers. He has got 3 men at the backward of point, and behind the wickets, one just straight at the point or just in front, one short covers. This is very good here. This is very good from Balkrishna Orkar. He knows that they are getting the runs very easily. They somehow need to keep a check, stop them getting the easy singles which they are getting at the moment. Otherwise, they will just run away by keeping almost 3 to 4 overs spare here. Has not kept anyone in the deep as a protection on the offside, and all the men are inside. So he's asking the batsman, yeah, you hit me, you drive, and that's what a drivable length. Drives it fine, crisp timing, and cruising towards the boundary line for 4 runs. Fabulous drive here against the spinner by Kapil Angle, former Goa Ranji team player playing for the Dragons. But I don't think so. This strategy is wrong here from Balkrishna Orkar. He knows things are happening way too easily at the moment for the Dragons. Somehow they have to make things happen. Right strategy. They should persist with their strategy here. At least now they are getting 1 man in the deep extra cover against Kapil Angle. Nicely bowled, getting the single. Good piece of bowling. Sometimes slow in the air, sometimes bowling the quicker. They are handling him well at the moment. So one more over gone by, halfway past the first inning, 66 for 2 Dragons. It's driven nicely. So Satish Kamath bowling from Dinesh Trikanad gallery end, the pavilion end. This is better here. This line slightly slow. Both the batters are into the 20s. So this is the phase that has been won here by the Dragons. They were looking very good in the previous game in a situation like this, but after that they lost wickets. 58-run partnership with that single. 58 run in this context. You can see how valuable it is, like a diamond here for them. That's what they wanted. Dragons looking better in every game. Again, another drive. So easily things are happening. It's hardly anything for the bowlers. I don't understand why Angad Penginkar has not been brought into the attack so far. The spinners have been played very easily by the batters, and the medium pacers have not been brought. It's like a one string, one sided attack, which is making very easy for the batters to understand what is happening from the bowler's end. There has to be some sort of change needs to be brought here by the captain of the Masters. They have to get medium pacers to bowl at least one over. If this continues, it's going to be way too easy for the Dragons. They are picking the bowlers very well at the moment. This is in the air and taken. That is the second wicket. Prasad Gode strikes. The captain gets rid of Adit Prabhugaonkar. So, in fact, it's Kapil Langle. 2 wickets down. This time a single. That was a very, very crucial wicket here. Both had a very good partnership. Kapil Angle departs. Adit Prabhugaonkar playing on 27 of 35. Slightly slow, but doesn't have to play that fast innings. He has got captain Vaibhav Naik to give him company at the moment. They need quick wickets if at all Masters are going to come back in this game strongly. Prasad Ghode, the captain, has given them the big break. Somehow they need one more, I guess. Especially, I think Vaibhav. Vaibhav's wicket is very crucial because he's the pivot around which the entire team will rotate. He's not going to give away his wicket easily. Strong defense is good technically. And Adit anyhow is going to go out after scoring the 35 if at all he plays for the next 10 or deliveries. So Vaibhav's wicket is more important, and that will make Masters to feel yes we have a chance. We have an outside chance there. At the moment, Dragons will feel yes we are comfortably placed, but this cricket you never know, just changes the course entirely within a span of 1 over. Ah, that's better. That's wonderful bowling. Now the ball is turning. Now the ball is happening. Something is happening with the wicket lost. Couple of dot balls against Adis Prabhugaonkar, and the asking run rate is slightly increasing in this over. 6.75 at the moment. Still not threatening. Still well in control. The Dragons. This is in the air. Oh! Wow, this might be interesting here. Was Weber out of the popping crease? They are celebrating at the moment. I was just thinking this might be really close here. Third umpire has been referred on top. Let's have a look. Oh, it might be close. But Vaibhav also looks confident here. He has certainly dragged the bat back in the popping crease. So he was very alert to the situation. So that is a momentum to have a little huddle and little meeting there for the Masters camp. So he stays. Vaibhav stays. A good, brilliant effort from Dr. Prasad Ghode of his own bowling. He is looking effective at the moment. So 12 overs gone, 72 for 3. It's almost just about on the ball for the Dragons. Not too daunting. But 1 or 2 wickets can make it more interesting. Oh, not the best of the balls. Very clever here, very smart, using the pace and taking it as a full toss and scooping down. Just a pedal sweep, scoop towards the fine leg and getting a boundary. Not the best of the balls. It was always drifting down the leg side. So the easy shot for him. Smart and clever batting here from the captain, Vaibhav Naik. Again, played off the back foot. So he is the danger man, certainly Vaibhav Naik. They need his wicket as early as possible because he's the one who can play long innings, big innings, 35 plus easily. Whenever he goes on the wicket, most of the times, and they have certainly thought about working a plan against Vaibhav Naik. Emlon brought into the attack is an off spinner. Oh, just getting a single. Emlon not happy. He thinks that he should have been stopping the ball there, stopping the singles. The telecast going on Goa live cast. First game of the weekend on Saturday. Very entertaining at the moment. This was better, but he watchfully played it for a single. Almost run a ball at the moment for the Dragons. 2 wins so far out of the 2 games here for the Masters. Looked very well in this game as well. Lost the plot after the 15 overs. I think the credit must be given to Adit Prabhugaonkar, the way he has batted, and other batters revolve around him. Played his shots, boundaries, strike rate of almost 80, 85. But this situation demanded his presence out in the middle rather than striking quickly. So that is a decent over here from Evelyn. It's the end of 13 overs, 79 for 3 Dragons. So Vikrant Prabhu has been introduced, and I think it's only for the 1 over. And try to get wicket of Vaibhav or either Adit Prabhu Gaonkar. Nick in the lower middle order as early as possible. And I was mentioning about the same to get the medium pacer. Angad is not seen in the attack today. We have seen Dr. Satyesh and Prasad Ghode bowling. Angad is not used so far. Maybe they can try 1 over from him because he's the one who uses his shoulder power at the last moment. So might surprise one of the batters, at least for 1 over. They opted with their the premier fast bowler, premier medium pace bowler, Vikrant Prabhu into the attack, and immediately time taken here to get their helmets on, especially Adit Prabhu Gaonkar. Ah, that's a good ball. What a lovely delivery here. He had to play at that. He fetched, trying to just play down the ground or down the third man region. Just moved away from the left hander. That's why he has been brought to get rid of Vaibhav Naik. A lovely shot down the ground. much more fuller than the earlier ball. Trying to create that angle going away from the left-hander is an effective ball for Vikrant Prabhu against Vaibhav Naik. Aditya certainly has slowed down after Kapil Angle has gone back to the dressing room. He's playing on 28 of 42, slightly slow, but Weber must be saying, yeah, no, preserve your wicket. Your wicket is very important. Although you're going, your strike rate has dipped down, but our run rate has not dipped down drastically. Oh, that was very, very good delivery, right on the mark. The bat came on time. You can say a tired shot here from Adit. It's not easy at all when you are running quickly for singles, doubles. You tend to lose a lot of energy, but you need to focus a little bit more. Similarly, they were going in a good situation when Weber was batting, but when once Weber was um, going back to the pavilion after the 35 in the first game, the match turned out more interesting, and it was one of the close and uh, very tight encounters that we have witnessed between the Royals and the Dragons in the last game. It went into the last over, in fact, last ball. Oh, beaten him all ends up. Can't believe that he didn't hit the wickets, nor it had got the outside edge. This is an absolute jeffer. Squared him up and moved away from him. This is the second time he has beaten the bat in this over. Fabulous bowling, sensational from Vikrant Prabhu. Just loving the way he has just zips in to the bowling mark and can be skiddy at times. Good bowling change, I must say, from Dr. Prasad Gore. It's nicely driven. I think he was standing outside the popping crease. The umpire, the leg umpire, is having a word with the captain of Dragons, Vaibhav Naik. Single taken, somewhat like the strategy of Virat Kohli against the Australians. We have seen in the first test, in the first innings, standing way outside, trying to counter the swing that the bowlers are getting. So much easy that the ball comes onto the bat. He was being squared up a couple of times by Vikrant Prabhu. Oh, not the best of this. Where he was running. Oh, he didn't know where the ball had gone. Trying to get a single there. It was not found to be. Vaibhav was alert to the situation and sending his batter back. So a fabulous over for Vikrant Prabhu and Masters. Is there any twist in the tail in this game? Is a thing to watch in the next couple of overs. Send of 13, in fact 14 overs, 82 for the loss of 3, requiring 82 for the loss of 3. 45 needed in 36. And now it's Balkrishna Adarkar into his last over. He has bowled well. He has been off from the wickets column in most of the games, in almost all the 3 games, but he has bowled economically. He has bowled well with good line and length, not conceding too many, frugal as far as the runs are concerned. So if you are not taking wickets, you should be frugal in terms of bowling department. Down the leg side, should be at least 3 runs. They are good quick runner between the wickets, and Aditya is slightly tired, so just going to be a couple of runs. He's got to be bowling just outside the off stump rather than bowling down the leg side. He's a good sweeper of the ball. Balkrishna Adarkar. After those 2 overs, I think the bowlers who are coming into bowl should bowl and pressurize with few more dot balls. Be economical, at least if not taking the wickets. The cap of the wicketkeeper fell down, so umpires are making alert of the of fact, because any of the accessories like caps, if the ball hits, then there is going to be extra runs going into the better side. Lovely shot off the back foot. Aditya has conceded quite a few dot balls in the last 3 or 4 overs. But I think Webber, understanding that Aditya is slowing down, he's making it up for with those couples boundaries in between. So the asking run rate has not moved up, moved slightly up to 7.5, but it's well within the control when you have got wickets in hand. This is cracking shot. Oh, good piece of fielding, good piece of fielding. Are they looking for a couple there? Putting the body behind. Aditya thought that he is getting a boundary, chipping down the ground and whacking it in that cow corner region. The left and right in combination, the fielders moving from a different position from one side to the other side. This time just clipped on the leg side for a single. So they are getting the singles at the moment, and Vaibhav is doing it easily. Aditya Prabhugaonkar is playing on 30 so far of 45 balls. One of the slowest, you can say, as far as 30s is concerned. There is a presence on the middle, presence of having played for quite a long time. The asking run rate is also not that threatening. This time, oh, that's out. He was out of the ground, and finally a sweet, sweet revenge here. Can't say the revenge, but he has got rid of Adit. He's thinking maybe I was going to chip down the ground, and hitting straight was out of the popping crease, and good clean fast glow work from behind the wickets by Sanjay Netrawalkar. So the Masters have got one more. Adit departs. It's 87 for 4. So in comes Ankush Patil, Dr. Ankush Patil. Played nicely, gets himself off the mark straight away with a single. So Pinty ends his spell with a wicket of Adit Prabhugaonkar. So some ray of hope still there for the Masters. His 15 overs have come to an end, 88 for 4, and needing 39 runs of the last 5 overs. A close game once again on at MCL Season 10. An interesting match here between the Dragons and the Masters. 39 required in 30 runs, and the change of ends for the last 5 overs. In comes Siddesh Prabhalwekar, getting the third man inside. There is one kept at long on, half corner, backward square leg, deep, and extra cover, deep, as well as long on. Let's see where he is going to keep his one man. No, they've got the third man deep and got a deep backward square leg inside. 39 of 30. Good shot down the ground, ricocheting off the bat of Vaibhav. So the speed of the ball going was reduced by the deflection. How is Vaibhav going to go ahead? He just thinks that staying till the 20th over, I think he is going to take them home. So his wicket is crucial. Once you get Vaibhav, you can see there will be panic in the Dragons camp. There will certainly be panic, just like how they panicked in the last game. So he is going to be the strong force for Dragons to go ahead towards the target. Oh, that's a bad ball. That's a bad ball here from Siddesh Harvekar. Such a loose full toss. He just played it over, covers inside out. Vaibhav is surprised that it was not a no ball called by the leg umpire, and he thinks that it is above the waist height. Vaibhav was standing outside the crease. You can see he was standing outside the popping crease, and that's why umpire not calling it a no ball. Lovely ball, good backup. I think this is better line. Keep him tight. He's bowling from the wide angle from round the wicket, so the ball jagging back in. He has got a protection deep at the square leg region. Please get Ankush Patil on strike. Give a single to Vaibhav. If you can nick it from the other end, if not Vaibhav. Lovely ball. Oh, he thought of a single there. Good calling at the last moment from the captain. So meanwhile, at lunch, India in a commanding position. 84 without loss. A strong platform laid by the openers in the second innings. And a strong platform is what Vaibhav is laying for his team to unleash in the last 3 or 4 overs. Good effort ball from Siddesh Harvekar. I just like this spirited performance. Whenever he's there on the ground, he's always spirited. He loves to perform and perform with 100% whatever he has for any team where he plays. Such players, the spirited players who give it their whole heart, are always liked by the franchise, the team owners, team man. Never thinks about his individual performance. Wide called here by the umpire. Too much of it, too much of room on the offside should curtail these wides, should curtail loose balls at this moment. This game is so tight. Although you can say 60-40 in favor of the Dragons with Webber's wicket. Uh, uh, this time played it nicely. Flick of the wrist on the leg side. Should get a couple of runs. And we'll be looking for a third run. They are quick in between the wickets here. Both these batters. Ankush is very strong and easily a scamper through for the 3 runs there. So after the completion of 16 overs, the Dragons are heading towards the target. 98 for 4, just 29 runs needed in 24. This time trying to stop off his foot. Not the best of the things to do here. Well, he could risk his toe there. Could be very risky. Could create an injury for you. Got to be using the hands. It's very very painful if it gets struck somewhere close to your foot, just above that protection of the boot. Chipping down the ground, looking to get a couple of runs. Played it wide of the long off. Good throw, good fielding there, but a comfortable couple. And that's the positive here when you have Ankush Patil. He is a very fit player. He is agile, he is athletic, flexible. He's a badminton player. He's a very good badminton player and he plays regularly at Navelim. So as far as fitness is concerned, he is going to be the best in the tournament. And getting an extra run, smart here, leaving it all alone. So Vaibhav is marshalling and controlling the situation very well here for his team, Dragons. Ankush just has to get the singles, give strike to his captain. That's the job for him. Inside out once again, wide of that long off fielder, and single taken. And that partnership between Kapil Angle and Aditya Prabhugaonkar was the crucial partnership in this game, certainly I feel. Because what has happened is that has delayed Vaibhav Naik coming onto the wicket. Because if he had come early, then his 35 would have finished by this point of time. And that would have put more pressure on the batters coming down. So that partnership has delayed Vaibhav's incoming. And that is exactly worked in favor of the Dragons. Too slow. Easily played on the mid-wicket region for a single. I think that's the simple job that Ankush Patil has in his hands. When you got someone like Vaibhav, who is in thick of the things at the moment for Dragons, just don't have to do anything fancy. No silly shots. Another drive, this time in the gap. Another single taken. Wanted to put it in front of that man. Gets a single, and that is going to finish over number 17. Dragons are well in control of the game. 105 for 4, 22 needed of 18 balls. 22 of 18. In comes Vikrant. A right time to bowl. They are trying to get a weapon of the contest here, and that's the best option that they have. Very clever, using the pace, gliding it down towards the third. He knows that Vikrant Prabhu is certainly looking threatening. He has bowled a very good first 2 overs. So trying not to take any sort of risk using the pace. This over is going to decide if the match is going in the last over. If it goes in the last over with somewhere around 9 to 10, and with Vaibhav not in the last over to face, it might be a lot more interesting than what it is at the moment. Well, all the cricket analysts will certainly say Dragons are in a very commanding position to cruise home. This is whacked away. He's playing his shot, not afraid to play his shot at the moment. Ankush Patil, he has got the company of his captain. (20 of 16). One good over for Masters, conceding somewhere around 4 runs and a wicket will open this game. So Angad is certainly not seen in the attack. They have not used him so far. Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar with 1 over that is left of him might bowl. One over from Siddesh certainly will be bowled, and 1 over from Paul, or they might use Angad. 1 over from Satish Kamath. That's a cracking shot off the back foot. Nicely timed, very well fielded. No, the ball race is on. And the rolls. Oh, I think he has fallen over there, the fielder. The ball certainly rolls over the rope for 4 runs. That's what the leg umpire is signaling. Cracking shot of the back foot. Punched away. Punched into the extra cover region for that beautiful boundary. Not a bad ball, but a fabulous looking shot. How good this innings has been from Vaibhav. Picked up 4 wickets earlier. He's a non-regular bowler when he used to play for Goa under. But in MCL, he's certainly using his golden arm to get wickets for his side. Oh, this is in the air. This might be the turning point. And it's taken in the deep. I told you, they have got the danger man Vaibhav, and now this opens the game. This certainly has opened the game. Not the best of the shot here from Vaibhav. He's trying to whip it on the leg side, in the air. Didn't have to play it in the air. He could have played it even down the ground. He could have got boundary with the pace that Vikrant Prabhu bowls. Now, is there a sniff in for the Masters? Is there a sniff in for the last few deliveries? Still the game interesting. Nelson has got rid of one more man, this time in the camp of the Dragons. 1-1-1 for 5. 16 of 14. In comes Dr. Sudhir Sheth. He has been good with the ball. It is his over that had got Dragons in the game, where he got rid of 2 batters of Masters back to back in the same over, and that got the run rate drastically down. Slowed down the momentum of the Masters. Now he has to do the job with the bat in the last leg. 16 needed of 14 balls. Vikrant Prabhu gets the important breakthrough in this game. This time, a chance of a run out. No, He makes it very well at the non-striker's end. So they are going to run hard. They are going to take quick singles, risky singles. So for Ankush Patil, they are getting the deep third man inside and mid wicket on the boundary edge. 15 of 13. Every ball, every run matters. I told you somewhere around 9 to 10 with Vaibhav Naik not onto the crease will make the game interesting. This is whacked away. Dr. Prasad Ghode, oh, diving and a couple of runs taken there. So 2 runs taken here. Oh, and that's a boundary. That's a boundary there. A good valiant effort. You cannot blame the captain over there. He's putting the dive in, but the ball has just rolled over the ropes for 4 runs. A crucial boundary. Yeah, it just touched the rope, crossed over. So now 116 for the loss of 5 in 18 overs. And just around 11 required in 12. That boundary was very, very crucial in the last ball of Vikrant Prabhu's over. Now it's going to be Siddesh Alvekar. Their guns are holding tightly to each other. Ankush Patil has played a decent cameo. Not the best of the day as far as bowling. Was out of the wickets column. He was very good in the first game, but now doing the job in batting department, getting that crucial runs at this point of time. He saw his captain departing, so he becomes the important and key player to get them home. 11 of 12. Still thinking about where to set the field for Sudhir Sheth. I feel somehow he is going to sneak in with singles. They have to stop the singles. The required run rate is less than run a ball. So what they require is just single of every ball. Yeah, somewhere the boundaries are going to come by if you bowl loose balls. Singles need to be stopped. Needs to bowl at least a couple of dot balls in this over to make the match interesting. Wicket will be the icing on the cake. Single immediately taken. So he is going to persist with the same field for both Sudhir Sheth and Ankush Patil. I've still not seen the slower ball from Siddesh. He bowls it very well at this point of the time, and the batters are trying to use the hard hands. Sometimes situation like this demand out of the box thinking. That's whacked away. That is whacked away on the leg side. Ankush is a strong man. That's a strong shot from him. He has given it a whole whack there to get a boundary. Now they are looking good. They are well in control. That has released all the pressure, and Masters know that this is almost done for them. Just less than 6 runs per over. It's almost 6 runs required with a lot of balls remaining. That boundary has given them much more better position in this game. There should be trap. No. Playing down the leg side. Umpire not interested in that appeal. Certainly, if you take the leg stump guard, more often than not, if you are not playing across, the ball is definitely going to go down the leg side. This time you expect the bowlers to have a big appeal. They expect to get a wicket at this moment of the time to make game interesting. Those overs not being played, entire quota of 20 overs has dented the spirits of a hat-trick of wins here for the Masters. If they had batted another 13-14 balls that they had spared, and they could have definitely been in a better position in this game. They could have got 140, 145, which could have been a better total on this deck. Sometimes having all 11 batters, everyone feels that I can play the shot right from the word go. That's what all the Masters batters thought. The cricket is not such a game. You have to spend time, you have to have the strategies, and somebody needed to bat till the 20 overs, which didn't happen for the Masters. Rivan on the rise, thinking of a couple and getting an easy 2 runs there. So just few moments away, few runs away from their victory. Just 3 more runs required. What a good day Sudhir Shetty is having. First doing the job with the ball by picking 2 wickets and that important catch. Just remember that important catch that he had taken of Angad. The ball was swinging in the air. It was higher, sky, and he had to gauge it well. And he clinged on to that important catch of Angad, and that had totally changed the game towards that side. And now doing the job in batting, a very important all-rounder for this side. Important role he has to play, just like he has done in the first game. So both the games he has been performing well, and certainly that adds more value and depth to the batting of Dragons. 19 overs have gone, 125 for 5. Just 2 needed here, just 2. It's going to be Dr. Satish Kamath that is going to finish and come to bowl the 20th over. Just 1 shot away here, the Dragons to get second victory under the belt in successive matches. Tasting a defeat, on the verge of tasting a defeat, the Masters, for the first time in MCL Season 10, and they got to blame only themselves, no one else. Has he played the shot over there? Has he played the shot over there? Is a question. Yeah, no shot offered, says the umpire. And it's the right decision. Right decision. He had left the ball thinking that it's going to be a wide. It has hit the pads. So if he had played the shot, then he could have got a single there. Wonderful umpiring from umpire Prashant Patil and Sandesh. Look at the web here. Just 1 shot over these fielders is going to give the victory here for the Dragons. They are trying to get everyone closing in to stop the singles. 2 needed of 5 now. Oh, this might be run out opportunity, and that should be out. That should be out. They are very happy there. Masters are still giving it a fight. They feel they have got the man, Sudhir Shetty. He also feels that he's short of the popping crease. Brilliant effort by Dr. Prasad Ghode. Diving and in that momentum. Yes, he's a short, way too short. He was almost out of the frame, and he knows it. He knows it very well that he is short of the ground. That's the end of Sudhir Shetty, and it's the end of wicket number 6. Well, in cricket, they say don't count your chickens before they are hatched. It's a game of great uncertainties. Strange things have been seen and witnessed in many of the games. In comes one of the gutsy and fighting cricketers, Rasik Paikhoth. He has contributions to be given almost every game. That's why many of the teams pick him in the side as a fighter that he is. So now 2 required of 4. Is the same field going to be placed here for Ankush Patil? 1 more wicket here can make it more interesting. Ankush Patil, with the force that he has and the power that he has, he will certainly look to play the big shot and finish this off. A dot ball here. Oh, what a good over this has been from Dr. Satish Kamath. Still 2 needed of 3 balls. What a match we are witnessing here. Masters have certainly given it fighting spirit. And this is in the air. This is in the air. This has gone over his head. Oh, then this might be the end of it. 2 runs taken by Ankush Patil. But we have to give it to the Masters. They have certainly given it a fight. And finally a victory for Dragons, not without a drama. And one more match has been chased in MCL Season 10. It's like the chasing season of MCL. So all the teams who are chasing have got 100% record in the entire Season 10. And a good game of cricket. It's actually a lot of things to ponder upon for the Masters, not finishing to play the 20 overs, short of 20 runs, but still had the tenacity to fight back and uh, took the game till the 20th overs. But I think they had enough depth in batting, the Dragons, and holding their nerves at the last moment, Ankush Patil and his company, and made it very well in the end. So 2 out of 2 victories for the Dragons, and it's the first loss here for the Masters in their 3 games. So we'll see you in the presentation arena in a short while. And it will be great to have a chat with both the captains and listening to their comments on the match. Hello. Yes. So welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony of the match just now played between Dragons and Masters. Masters at one point of time looked very good to post 150, but then Dragons coming back strongly and bowling the Masters out in the 18 over itself on 126. Very handy once again at the top, who is in scintillating form. Anup Kurchadkar 35 in just 20 balls. Siddesh Alvekar, Vikrant Prabhu scored in 20s, and Dragons bowling department was led by the captain by picking 4 wickets that got them back in the game. 2 wickets for Sudhir Sheth and Kaushik Phonekar. And for Dragons, it was Adit Prabhugaonkar's steady knock of 13-46. Vaibhav Naik once again 27 and Kapil Angle 25. Crucial in the run chase, but not without a drama in the last over. We took the game almost in 19.4 overs to chase that 127. But important is the victory for the Dragons. And to invite our guest for today's function, I'll request Sudesh Nagwekar, the managing committee member, to escort our guest, chief guest Mahesh Phonekar, the civil engineer and also a member of Margao Cricket Club, on the days. Please give a big round of applause to our guest, Baba Mahesh Phonekar. Requesting Sudesh Nagwekar to present token of love on behalf of MCC to our esteemed guest Mahesh Phonekar Bab. So now requesting the captain of the losing side, the Masters, Dr. Prasad Gori, to have a word with us. Doctor, not playing 20 overs was the first big mistake. If you had played 20 overs, you could have got 20 more runs. Lost a plot after 15 overs.
Yeah, we realized our mistake that we didn't finish the 20 overs. The plan was to go a little aggressive and try to get on the bowlers and not lose the momentum. But it's part and parcel of the cricket, and we know where things went wrong. We know which players had to take responsibilities, and we'll come up from there. It's no hard feelings, and we'll be better in the next game.
And having said about the first innings, the second innings, you could have done anything differently by getting bowlers around. I didn't see Angad bowling 1 over as a medium pace bowlers. Was a strategy of bowling with the spinners.
We wanted to slow the game. The spinners were doing a good job. The ball was turning. It was difficult to assess the pace on the pitch while batting. Balls around off stump were very difficult to judge the speed. So that's why we persisted with the spinners rather than the medium pacers. Uh, all all said, the fielding was very good. The catching, especially the high catches and all, was very nice to see our players catching it. And we'll take the positives from the fight back which we gave, despite having a pretty low score against a fighting batting lineup. So we take the positives, and the beauty of cricket is that you start from zero in every match. You win or you lose. So we'll be up there for the next match positively.
Very well said. Keep the fighting spirit on, and you fought till the 20th over. I think that adds more valor to your team, in spite of not posting a big total. So good luck to you, Doctor, in the further tournament.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, may I request the winning captain to come up, please? Vaibhav Naik. A lot to speak, a lot to ask for your performance, not only as a captain but also as a bowler that changed the complexion. I think whenever you pick up wickets at that point of time, you try to put pressure on the Masters batting camp by putting more fielders inside, and it was a wonderful strategy that worked for you.
Well, I would rather say it's a beginner's luck when it comes to my bowling. And Masters, we did try to put them under pressure, and it looks like they did crumble.
I think they crumbled because they somehow thought you as an easy target, and then you were picked up a crucial wicket, 4 wickets for a part timer. You can say is a very very good positive for the Dragons. And what you want to say as a bowler? Is it going to be the same strategy of using you or some of your bowlers around leg, that is after 15 overs, is going to be the same strategy? Because I don't think this is a somewhat like 130 wickets. It looks as a very good wicket of 150, and you have done very good by restricting a strong batting order to just 126.
Well, we were missing a bowler. Om Fatte was not present for this match. And when it comes to me bowling and me picking up wickets, I would rather say the four too many wickets.
But yeah, 4 added, that is also going to add more value to you as a player. But what about having a time out in the middle as far as batting is concerned? Was the batting easy, much easier in the second innings compared to the first? Or I feel the partnership that laid a platform, I think, from Adit and Kapil Angle set the tone for you, because that allowed you to come little late and play along with other batters and take the game deep.
So that has been the strategy from the first match. Sadly, we did not click in the first match, but yes, it's good to see Aditya contributing again in the second match. Caps is coming in this match, and he's coming to the party again.
Good luck to you. You have won both the games very close, almost into the last over. But you would like to make it little bit more easier for you, your batters.
Well, we have two doctors, one when you're alive, one when you're dead. We are trying to give business to both of them.
That's lovely, wonderful from Vaibhav Naik. So he is trying to give business to both the doctors out there. And yeah, Vaibhav, don't have to go over there because you are our player of the game. So come back once again. 4 wickets and crucial runs in the run chase, 27 in 21 balls. And now one more prize to be given away. As you know, Bhau and Bise have given away the red and the blue cap for the players taking scoring most runs and taking most wickets. The red cap remains the same on the same head. It is Anup Kursarkar leading the run scorer for the Masters in the entire season 10. He has been fabulous throughout. But now the blue cap changes. Although wickets are same, but the head is changing from one master to the other. It is going from Siddesh Alvekar's head to Vikrant Prabhu's head with a better average. So I request Vikrant to come up here and take away your blue cap. So I request Anup Kursarkar to take the blue cap and hand it over to Vikrant Prabhu. Yeah, Anup, the red cap holder, you can have the right. You can transfer it to your teammate Vikrant Prabhu later on. Yes, that is Anup taking on behalf of Vikrant Prabhu. Yeah, come back. Come here. So let Anup also join because red and cap holders together at the moment for the Masters. Although lost the game, but certainly as far as batting and bowling is concerned, they are leading the top of the chart at MCL season 10. And that's it from the presentation arena from Harish Kakurkar. We'll see you in a short while for the second game of the Saturday, which will be also interesting. Till then, it's bye from now, and we'll have the lunch break at MCC Margao.